Have you ever wondered what goes on in a woman's mind? What if you could tap into her deepest thoughts, effortlessly reading her emotions and influencing her every move? Imagine having the power to make her feel drawn to you, captivated by your presence, and eager for your attention, without saying a word. Sounds impossible? Think again. In this video, you'll unlock the most secretive, powerful psychological tricks that can put you in control of any interaction with women. Stick with me till the end, and you'll master the techniques that have been proven to trigger deep attraction and obsession. Ready to step into the world of mind games? Let's dive in. Number 10. Create a lingering presence. Ever wondered how to make a woman feel your presence even when you're not physically around? It might sound a bit odd, but this tactic isn't about being clingy or overly attentive. Instead, it's about creating a psychological imprint so deep that she can't help but think of you even in your absence. This dark psychological strategy involves embedding your presence in her daily life, making her constantly reminded of you through subtle triggers. Start by leaving small mementos behind, items that will remind her of you whenever she sees them. These could be anything from a unique keychain to a book you both discussed. Next, use specific scents. Fragrances have a powerful link to memory, so choose a cologne that she associates with you and make sure it lingers. Share songs and playlists that she can't help but think of you when she listens to them. Music has a way of embedding emotions and memories deep into our minds. The goal here is to condition her environment to always have traces of you. The effect is that she begins to feel your absence as a tangible void, something she becomes desperate to fill. This drives her to work harder for your attention, as she constantly feels a subtle, almost subconscious need to reconnect with you. This isn't just about being present in her thoughts. It's about creating a lasting impression that makes her feel incomplete without you. By doing this, you establish not just influence, but a form of psychological dominance that keeps you in her mind and emotions continuously. Number 9. Give her space. The phrase, "seduce my mind and you can have my body," speaks volumes about the importance of mental attraction. Many men mistakenly believe that constantly showering a woman with gifts and texts is the way to her heart. However, this approach can backfire, as it often overwhelms her and makes you seem too available. The key to truly captivating a woman's mind lies in mastering the art of absence. Less truly is more when it comes to attraction. By pulling back and giving her space, you create a sense of mystery and tension that can be incredibly alluring. Immerse yourself in your hobbies, take trips, and spend quality time with your friends. Develop a life that is so interesting and fulfilling that she naturally wants to be part of it. When you're not constantly available, you become a puzzle she wants to solve, a challenge she wants to conquer. Creating this psychological gap means she starts to crave you, not because you're always around, but because your absence makes her realize how much she misses you. This form of strategic withdrawal not only keeps her intrigued, but also makes her appreciate the time you do spend together even more. It's about creating a balance where she feels the need to invest in the relationship to keep your attention. This dynamic ensures that you maintain the upper hand, making her work for your affection and time. Ultimately, giving her space makes her yearn for your presence, cementing your place in her thoughts and emotions. Number 8. Use emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation, when done correctly, can be a powerful tool in your arsenal. It involves using her emotions to your advantage, guiding her feelings to create a deeper connection with you. One effective technique in this realm is fractionation, a psychological principle that involves swinging her between emotional highs and lows. Women, more often than not, let their emotions guide their decisions, and mastering this game can give you a significant edge. Fractionation works by taking her on an emotional roller coaster. One moment, you're the charming prince, showering her with attention and making her feel special. The next, you become distant and elusive, creating a sense of uncertainty and longing. This constant shift between affection and aloofness keeps her on her toes, making her more invested in trying to decode your behavior and win your approval. This technique isn't about being manipulative for the sake of it. It's about creating a deep emotional bond. By making her experience both the joy of your attention and the anxiety of your absence, you heighten her emotional investment in you. She becomes more connected to you, driven by the intense highs and lows you orchestrate. It's like setting a hook deep in her mind and emotions. Once you're there, you can guide her feelings, making her feel an intense connection and fear of losing you simultaneously. However, it's crucial to use this power responsibly. Emotional manipulation can be incredibly effective, but it should be used ethically. The goal is to build a deeper connection, not to cause harm or distress. By mastering the art of fractionation, you can create a bond so strong that she feels deeply connected to you, making your relationship more resilient and intense. Number 7. Employ reverse psychology. Reverse psychology can be a game changer when it comes to attracting women. Think about why limited edition designer handbags are so desirable. It's the element of scarcity and elusiveness that makes them so appealing. You can tap into this principle to boost your own attractiveness by making yourself appear as a rare and valuable prize. Start by playing hard to get. Qualify and reject women more than they expect, which creates a sense of challenge. When you position yourself as someone who is selective and not easily swayed, you become more desirable. Women naturally want what they can't have, and by making yourself a limited edition, you tap into this powerful psychological drive. In social settings, casually mention how selective you are with dates or joke about how your next girlfriend needs to meet nearly impossible standards. This approach makes women feel like they have to compete for your attention, turning the dynamics of pursuit in your favor. When you become something rare and hard to obtain, women will start chasing and competing for your attention. This tactic is about creating a perception of high value. By making women feel that you are a prize they have to earn, you increase your desirability significantly. They will be more invested in winning your approval and attention. This shift in dynamics not only boosts your appeal, but also gives you control over the chase, keeping women intrigued and engaged. Number 6. Deflate her ego. In today's world, where attention is a sought-after commodity, being the one who withholds it can be a powerful move. Most women are used to being noticed and admired, so taking a different approach can set you apart. By strategically deflating her ego, you can ignite her desire to win your attention, making her work harder to catch your eye. This isn't about being rude or completely ignoring her, it's about a subtle form of neglect that challenges her self-esteem. When you're in a group setting, focus more on her friends than on her. Act as if you're oblivious to her presence, even as you engage others around her. This unexpected behavior can intrigue her and make her wonder why she's not getting the attention she's accustomed to. Imagine you're at a party. Spend more time laughing and engaging with her friends, barely acknowledging her. Maybe even throw a casual compliment towards someone else. This approach creates a subtle challenge to her ego, making her question why she's not the center of your attention. She will start seeking validation from you, working harder to win your approval. This tactic works because it leverages her desire for validation and attention. By not giving her what she expects, you create a sense of intrigue and challenge. She will be more motivated to gain your attention and approval, seeing you as someone whose recognition is worth pursuing. This puts you in control of how hard she tries to get on your radar, making her more invested in the pursuit. Number 5. Embrace confusion tactics. Confusion can be a powerful tool when used correctly. This tactic doesn't involve direct control, but rather subtly disrupts her perception, leading to a deeper obsession. By sending mixed signals, being warm and engaging one moment and distant the next, you create a psychological imbalance that makes her think about you more intensely. During conversations, engage genuinely at first, then switch to being slightly disinterested. Compliment her in ways that leave her wondering about your intentions. This inconsistency throws her off balance as she tries to figure you out. The more she tries to decode your behavior, the more she becomes entangled in thoughts about you. This technique works because it creates a sense of unpredictability. Women are often drawn to men who are a bit of a mystery. By being inconsistent in your behavior, you make her question and think about you more, trying to understand your intentions and feelings. This constant mental engagement makes you occupy more of her thoughts. Number 4. Spark desire. One of the biggest mistakes in any relationship is letting her think she has you completely figured out. Desire thrives on uncertainty, so it's crucial to maintain an element of unpredictability. Make her worry about losing you by showing that you have options and are not entirely committed. Flirt a little, and don't shy away from showing that others find you attractive too. This doesn't mean being unfaithful, but rather demonstrating that you have the qualities that others admire. When a woman sees that you are desirable to others, it increases her perception of your value. She will feel a sense of urgency to secure your affection, fearing that she might lose you to someone else. Consider the difference between a man who showers her with luxury dates and one who brings fun and unpredictability. The latter often sticks in her mind because he creates memorable experiences that are both exciting and engaging. Make her feel like she's part of an adventure, not just a passive observer. When she invests emotionally and physically, she values those experiences more. Number 3. Intense eye contact. Eye contact is an incredibly powerful tool when it comes to creating emotional intimacy and signaling attraction. It's one of the most direct, non-verbal ways to communicate interest, and when used effectively, it can send a woman's emotions into overdrive. Eye contact allows you to connect on a deeper, more primal level, bypassing words and directly engaging her emotions. The key to using eye contact as a psychological weapon lies in its intensity and timing. Start by holding her gaze for a few seconds longer than usual. Don't look away too quickly, but don't stare too intensely either. Balance is crucial. The moment should feel electric, charged with an undeniable connection. Holding eye contact longer than usual can create a sense of vulnerability and trust, making her feel like you're truly present with her. Eye contact is also a way to project confidence and control. If you're assertive and calm while maintaining eye contact, it will make you appear more dominant and secure in yourself. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence, and strong eye contact is one of the most visible indicators of that trait. The more you use this tactic, the more it will create an unspoken bond between you both, compelling her to connect with you emotionally. Number 2, the subtle error trap. Making a small, intentional mistake during conversation might sound counterintuitive, but it's actually a clever psychological tactic that can create deeper engagement and attraction. This tactic works by subtly shifting the power dynamics in a conversation, making her feel more involved and invested in the interaction. When you introduce a small error, such as misremembering a detail or getting a minor fact wrong, it creates an opportunity for her to correct you. This tactic may seem trivial, but it makes her feel like she's guiding the conversation, which naturally elevates her investment. As she corrects you, her brain starts to work harder, and she becomes more focused on you. This subtle shift increases the chances that she'll think about you more after the interaction is over. Number 1. Play the name game. There's one simple psychological tactic that is often overlooked, but can have a profound effect on a woman's attraction toward you: using her name in conversation. When you use her name during your interactions, it subconsciously signals that you see her as a unique individual and value her presence. Our names are tied to our identities, and when someone uses them, it automatically makes us feel important and recognized. Using her name in conversation makes the interaction more personal, intimate, and engaging. The key is to use it naturally and sparingly. When you say her name in a warm and genuine tone, it triggers a subconscious emotional response, making her feel more connected to you. The effect is amplified if you do it during moments of emotional engagement or deeper conversation, as it solidifies the connection you're building. Now that you've learned the art of subtle psychological influence, it's time to put these strategies into action. Whether it's using eye contact to create a deeper bond or playing the name game to spark emotional connection, these techniques will elevate your interactions to a whole new level. If you found these tips useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights on mastering attraction and relationships. Drop a mind games in the comments if you're ready to start implementing these tricks and watch your connections grow stronger than ever. Keep playing it smart, and remember, confidence is key. See you in the next video.